to the medicals. Obviously, I'm used to playing more minutes, but we wanted to be on the careful side, just to be smart about it. And so it worked out well in the end.
Early on, obviously, with that matchup and their smaller front line, it looked like they were really making an effort to find you. I mean, how do you feel like you played the flow offensively?
Yeah, it felt good. I thought most of my baskets tonight came out of flow offense and just us playing, and that's the way I like to play. It's just easy. When you have so many good talented players on the floor, and the ball's moving, everybody's doing their job and trying to help each other. Somebody's going to be wide open and get easy looks, and I feel like tonight I got a lot of easy ones, especially early on, which is a great way to start the game.
What exactly happened with the hamstring? Was it a play or just normal wear and tear?
Yeah, it was just in a Milwaukee game. So in the second half, I started feeling a lot of tightness in it. I was able to play through it, but I was hoping that by the next game, because we had 2 days, then be better. But it was still feeling pretty tight and sore. So just wanted to give myself a couple more days, and I did a lot of treatment, a lot of work on it, and it ended up being good enough for tonight.
When DeMar's going off in the fourth like that, I mean, what's that like to experience? We've seen it all season, but he does it again tonight.
It's impressive, the way he's able to take over in the fourth, and he does it with such poise. Nothing's rushed. He controls the pace. He gets to these spots. And just gets to the positions he wants and the shots he wants to take. So obviously he's been doing it for a very long time, but to be able to do it consistently the way he's been doing it this year, so efficiently as well, it's very, very impressive. But yeah, I mean, when you see it, you just see his IQ in those moments, his skill set really show, because he's just so good at getting to his spot, using his footwork, his fakes, pump fake, body fakes with his body, all that to get to his spots. And even though the defense knows what he wants to do, it's very, very hard to stop.
I'm gonna throw a stat at you. Apologize. 13 steals tonight for you guys. First time in double-digit steals since January 30th. What does that say to you when you're playing out there, getting steals and deflections?
Yeah, it's good it's important to get deflections, get in the way of passing and making it hard for offense to move the ball, or even if they're dribbling and we're able to get some live ball turnovers. But I thought our defense wasn't at the level needed to be until the fourth quarter. Obviously in the fourth, we stepped up and were able to do a really good job, on the ball, boxing out, rebounding as well. And we're just in the first 3 quarters, I thought we just weren't consistent enough. They were getting in the paint a lot. Offensive rebounds as well, we just weren't at the level we needed to be.
Do you feel like this team, some of your teammates have mentioned kind of the desperation you guys have, kind of flipping a switch when you get desperate, as opposed to doing that, trying to maybe do it throughout the game? Do you sense that in this team, and what's it going to take to build the consistency where you don't do that?
Yeah, I mean, tonight for sure. I mean, it showed, like I said, for 3 quarters, I thought defensively we're on the level we need to be. And we just have to do it from the beginning. I mean, we talk about it, we work on it. We know we have to do it, so it's just us doing it. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
So looking big picture, 16 games to go, you finally snapped this 5-game skid. How impressive is it that, with 16 games to go, you're still just a game and a half back from Milwaukee in the Central? And after this 5-game skid,
I mean, we had a very good season, and until that point, we didn't really have any big losing streaks. I think maybe 1 point maybe in January or something. But yeah, I mean, the East, I mean, the top 5, 6, it's all 2, 3 games out. A lot of teams are playing really well. So we just have to finish strong. Obviously we have a game home, then we go west, and but you have to play against the best teams to get there. And for us, it's important that we do that. But yeah, it's going to be tight all the way to the end. We had a very good start to the season. Hopefully, we can finish strong so we can be in a good spot going to the playoffs.
I do have one more. You're going to get Alex Caruso back soon. What, if you could put your finger on one thing you feel like you missed most with him?
One thing was hard to say just one thing, and he does so many things for us. But obviously, his defense, he's a very, very good defensive player, on the ball, even communication, team defense, first I can use in different positions, but also offensively, very high IQ player, just plays within the flow of the game, makes tries to get everybody involved, make everybody better. A very good cutter, shooter, so he does a lot for us. A lot of those stuff don't really necessarily show up on the stat, but having a player like that, kind of, if you want to call him, kind of like he's kind of always the glue guy for all of us on both ends of the floor. So, and obviously he has the experience of winning big. So we're all excited to get him back, and hopefully get the guys back as well after that.
Vooch, we're gonna take one more from Zoom. Alexander, go ahead.
Nikola, čestitam na odličnoj pobjedi, evo tvojih 21 poen, 6 skokova, 2 asistencije, kako ocjenjuješ ovu utakmicu?
You don't want to hear my answer in Serbian, Casey?
Here's translate.
Yeah.
Go to Google Translate right now.
Hvala puno. Pa dobra pobjeda za nas. Mislim da smo odigrali u prve 3/4, nismo odigrali nivo na kom treba da odigramo, pogotovo u odbrani, ali u četvrtini smo podigli nivo, pogotovo odbrane, što se tiče čvrstine. U skoku smo bili mnogo bolji i u napadu smo uspjeli da završimo posao. Tako da je bitna pobjeda za nas, pogotovo što smo izgubili 5 za redom. Bilo nam je potrebno da dođemo do ove pobjede, tako da nadam se da ćemo sad nastaviti ovaj tim.
Kako ocjenjuješ sad relativno finiš už oko mjesec dana, tim je odlične poziciji, ali naravno i vrlo važne utakmice se slede. Ima li to neke posebne strategije i pripreme?
Pa nema ništa, mislim, posebno. Moramo da uđemo svaku utakmicu maksimalno, da pokušamo da dobijemo što više utakmica da bi bili u što boljoj poziciji pred play-off. Neće biti lako, mnogo teških utakmica i imamo i nekoliko dugih putovanja gdje ćemo igrati po 3-4 utakmice u gostima, ali to je šta je, to će biti dobar test za nas, dobra priprema pred play-off, naćemo ćemo odarati to najbolji mogući način, da ćemo se dobro spremiti za play-off.
Da li se već zna neki, recimo, koji tim bi realno bio, s kojim ćete igrati, ili to neizvjesno će biti do posljednjeg momenta?
Mislim da će to biti neizvjesno do posljednjeg momenta, mislim da neće biti, da se neće znati do samog kraja, tako da ne razmišljamo o tome, samo pokušavamo da odigramo najbolje što možemo.
Šta poručuješ navijačima tvojim ovdje i širom sveta?
Ništa, zahvaljujem se na podršci svakodnevno i nadam se da će biti uz nas do kraja.
Hvala.